So how to apply for a Lloyds Bank account online. Now the good thing is it's very easy to do and you can apply within minutes via the app. So if you need to download the Lloyds app, I'll leave a link below in the description for both Apple and Google. So the first step is you'll need to download the Lloyds app. And once you've done that, you should come to this page here. And as you can see, we've got two options. So because we're not a customer yet, we just want to say open a bank account with us. And then again, you just want to select apply for a current account. Then once you've done that, you might need to consent to data. So give it a read. And if you're happy, click agree. Then from there, you'll just need to clarify if you're new to Lloyds or not. So because we're not in this example, we'll say no, I'm a new customer. Then once you've done that, you'll just need to select what your intentions are for the account. So that could be from a main account or just a day-to-day spending account. So there's no right or wrong answer. Just pick the one that most applies to you. Then once you've done that, you just need to select whether or not if you're adding money to the account regularly. So for the example of this video, we'll say yes. And once you've done that, you'll come through to this section here. So as you can see, there's a few steps to fill out. So we've completed the first step, which is get the app. And the second step now is we're going to need to confirm our identity. So you're going to need ID on standby for this next part. So as you can see, once you come through to this page here, you'll either need a passport, a UK driving license, or if you don't have any, you can press I don't have either there. But for the example of this video, we'll say driver's license. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And then once you've selected the ID, you'll need to take a photo of your driver's license or passport. So make sure you go and get it if you haven't already, and make sure to take a clear photo, as that way you'll be approved for an account as soon as possible. Then once you've taken a photo of your ID, you're going to need to take a selfie, but don't worry about this, it's literally just to match it to your ID. Then once you've taken a photo of your ID and they're happy with it, you can go ahead and press your details. So for this section, you're just going to need to fill in a bit about yourself. So for example, gender and which country you're from. So for the example of this video, we'll say the UK, and you'll also need to fill out your nationality. So that might be different depending on where you're from. So just make sure to fill out all the necessary information about yourself. Then once you've done that, you'll just need to enter your phone number along with your email address. And then for the next step, you'll just need to fill out your actual address. So you can also do that by location. And then once you've done that, you'll get a list of all the addresses around you, and you just want to pick your one. Then lastly, just confirm it's the right address. And if you're happy, you can go on to the third section, where you'll just be asked to clarify your finances. So for this section, you'll just need to clarify what you do for a living, whether if that's full-time work, part-time work, self-employed, or currently unemployed. Then once you've done that, you'll just need to clarify what kind of work you're in. And because we've said self-employed here, we'll just need to clarify what kind of business that is. But depending on what you've chosen, you might get a different question. So for example, if you said you're in employment, you might be asked to clarify which company that is. And then from there, you might be asked about your start date with work. And then you'll just need to clarify your average monthly income. Then for the next step, you'll just need to clarify if you have any savings. And then you'll just also need to clarify where you're a tax resident. So for the example of this video, again, we'll say the UK. If you have any tax residencies abroad, you'll need to declare them here. Then next up, you'll be asked if you have a partner or spouse. And then you'll need to clarify your living situation. So that could be from renting privately, owning your own property, or living with parents. Then next up, you might be asked to clarify what your rent payments are and how much you pay each month for childcare, tuition fees, and maintenance. Then for the next step, you'll just need to list what your move-in date was. And then once you've done that, you've completed the third section, so you can move on to the fourth section now, which is about your account. So for this step, you'll just be asked to clarify which ways you can be contacted. So that can be things from email, text message, phone, or post. Then next up, you'll be asked if you need any extra support. So you can go ahead and press either yes or no. And then for the next step, if you have a current account with another bank account, you can also go through the switch service. But if you're not ready to do that, you can also say maybe later. And then for the next part, you'll get a list of all the accounts that you can set up with Lloyds. Some of them have monthly subscriptions in exchange for other benefits, so you're more than welcome to have a look at them. But you can also select a classic account, which is free to set up. So for example, because we want a classic account, we'll click on it, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can go ahead and press select. And then next up, again, you'll get a few more things that you will have to read. So give them a read, scroll all the way down, and if you're happy to agree, click agree. So almost there. The next step is you'll need to choose a username and a password. So go ahead and choose them. And once you've chosen your username and password, you can go ahead and press agree at the bottom. And then once you've done that, you've successfully set up your account and you can now log in. So to log into the app, again, you'll just need to enter your username and password. And then once you've done that, you should be brought through to this screen here. Press continue, fill out your security preferences, and then there's a couple slides. And then you should be brought through to this dashboard here, which is your new current account, and you can go ahead and start online banking with Lloyds. And it is as simple as that. If you found this video helpful, please do leave a like, as it does help the video out. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And thanks again for watching.